Hey everybody, Brewmaster Bruns here. Today I'm here with a unboxing slash review of the Findway Wii U Pro controller. So, here's the box it comes in. Pretty sure it's just like every other Wii U Pro controller. Only difference being it's obviously more generic, not the official Nintendo. But we'll see. Alright, so you open the box. So you got the controller itself. And you got the connector slash charger cable. I think they charge, right? I actually don't have Wii U Pro controller, so this is my, and we got some instructions for it. Instructions, well, unlike most of these things, this looks like a very actual, real, this looks like the real stuff you get from Nintendo, actually. It comes in all the different languages, and the English is pretty good, so that's pretty cool. As far as I'm aware, this thing costs about half a regular Wii U Pro controller. So take it out of this. Alright, here you got the controller itself. Got all this protective plastic on it. We're just going to go ahead and rip that off. So, if you look at it, you can see it's very glossy finish. It's got a nice weight to it. If I had to compare it to like a GameCube controller, I guess it's pretty similar. It might be a little lighter. It's wireless though, so that's pretty nice. Get the hands. You know, that's got a pretty nice contour to it. Like I said, I don't really have anything to compare this to. I don't own a real Wii U Pro controller, so this is actually my first experience with any controller like it. But looks like it's already searching for my Wii, so I guess it comes with a charge out of the box. Very nice. The only thing I do know, because I have a picture of the actual controller, is if you look at the joysticks, instead of Nintendo's 3 circles, like 3 ribbings, this only has 1. The back has the button to sync with your Wii. It's got a nice, I don't know if you can hear that. Pretty solid D-pad. Pretty solid buttons. The right stick and the left stick have a nice feel. My hands go nicely over the Z buttons, and the bumpers on top go pretty well. The sticks do click in. I don't really know many virtual console games though. You need to click the sticks in. It's a nice feature though. I do know, PlayStation and Xbox controllers let you do that, so I guess it makes sense that the Wii one would let you do the same thing. So, I'm gonna go use this on my Wii, and I'll come back with the rest of the review on how it responds and everything, but just figured I'd get a nice unboxing first, and I'll be back to you with the rest of it later. See you then. Alright, so I'm back, got my controller. Turns out, the games I have for my Wii don't actually work with the controller. So I went through the process and I set it up so I could actually use it on my computer. It's pretty easy to do. There's more videos on it, but I can include the information for that down in the description. You just need a simple little Bluetooth adapter for your computer. I think you can do it without, if your computer naturally supports Bluetooth. Mine doesn't, so I need the thing. Once you have that done, basically all you gotta do is just hook it up. It's similar to the software used to map a PlayStation 4 controller to an Xbox controller. So this maps to an Xbox controller, and it's kind of nice because the button layout is the same. It's like the A, B, X, Y. It's the same as opposed to the PlayStation where it's like X, square, triangle, circle. They're in different locations. But yeah, so it's kind of nice. I played some Beat Hazard. Tried to play some Dishonored. I tried to play Cluster Truck. That did not go well. That was a game for mouse and keyboard, and if you play with a controller, kudos to you, because I had 0 luck with that. I did notice, I do like the fact that Nintendo's controllers have the three circles. My fingers were sliding around off the buttons, like when you push, there's nothing really to keep your finger from just sliding the whole way across. So that did kind of hurt me a little bit during some gameplay. It wasn't terrible, though. Another thing I noticed is controller's good. I was playing for like an hour. So I mean, like, it wasn't a marathon game session. Controller didn't hurt my hands or anything. It didn't get like hand fatigue. I thought everything was pretty ergonomic and comfortable. Didn't have any problems with that really. I did notice too that because it maps as an Xbox controller, you get a lot of duplicates, so like the triggers do the same things. D-pad doesn't do much. Obviously, the home button doesn't really do much. But you can map them, so you could map them to be different buttons and do things. But you are mapping it to an Xbox controller, and when you port an Xbox controller to a PC game, you do end up with more buttons than you usually need. So it's not really an issue, though. Something I noticed. And battery seems to be doing great, but it does come with the it is a mini USB, not a micro USB. So I got kind of confused by that. I tried to plug in a different cable and it didn't work. But the cable it comes with is a mini USB. So it's got the bigger port. There you go. It's like circa 2005. Don't know why things still use it. I don't know if it's cheaper or what, but certainly you don't lose the cable, because I don't know many people who have many mini USBs laying around. But overall, it was a pretty nice controller. Got it set up and working pretty well, even though I had the mishap with the Wii U Pro games, because didn't really think about that before I got this to review. But it holds in the hand really nicely. Like, I have no issues. Okay, maybe I have an issue like this because I'm holding it, you know. In a way, you're never supposed to hold a gaming controller. But aside from that, I think it worked really well. I had a lot of fun with it. Ergonomic, cheap. It's like half the price of a Nintendo brand one. Doesn't... Well, that's the trigger. It doesn't rattle when you shake it or anything, so it doesn't like have cheap rattling plastic. The gloss doesn't really make it feel cheap. I kind of like it, actually. It gives me a little bit of grip, because I know some controllers, you know, they have like the textured grips and some have like the matte finishes and your hand slip. This doesn't really have that issue because it's gloss, so you kind of stick. Although if you start getting sweaty hands, you might experience some of that. There is no texture on the back, so your hands will slide. Other than that, though, I actually really like this. I'm pretty happy. This is my second controller I have from my computer, because I broke my last one. I know, it's kind of sad. So I have a controller for playing on my computer now, and for when I get games that, you know, work with this for my Wii. So that'll happen eventually. Till then, I'm Brewmaster Bruns. I'll see you next time. It's been a quick brew view.